Wow, what a finale, wasn't it? Please welcome Rhys Connah. How are you? Your first ever TV interview.
Yep.
Well, we are thrilled and honoured that you chose Loose Women.
Oh,
and welcome. It's good to see you. And look, you've got a Loose Women mug and everything.
Yeah.
Now, you know now what's going to happen. Your mate's going to screenshot that right now.
Absolutely, yeah.
Aren't they? There you go. Give them a close-up.
Have you had the day off college?
Yeah.
Are you dreading tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to it. I know there's going to be a lot of screenshots tomorrow,
Yeah.
but it is what it is.
Oh, listen, it has been absolutely amazing, the series, but you were obviously only 8 years old when Series 1 started. Tell us how that came about. How did you get that part?
Well, basically, I went to a drama club without really an intention of being an actor. I didn't really think much of it. I just sort of one of them things that Mum took me to. Didn't question
Your
it.
mum who's here, Jenny?
Yeah, she's there.
Hello, Mum.
Well, yeah, I went to that, and at some point, someone must have seen me and be like, oh, he's good for a role in. No intention of being an actor. I've got the lines, no clue what it was.
Didn't you think you were going to a shop to buy a toy when you really was going for an audition?
It's a different story, that. But,
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
No, you've had the audition. This is just getting
This was just getting the audition, so I went, I got the audition, and somehow I managed to get the part. I had no idea how to this day.
Because you're a good actor, that's why.
Thank you.
But like Linda said, then where were you with your mum, Jenny,
Yeah,
when they rang to say you'd got the part?
Yeah, we was on our way to a toy shop to get some toy. I can't remember what it was. But Mum got a phone call. It's like, Jenny, are you driving right now? I said, yeah. You might want to sit down or park up, whatever. And then said, he's got the part. So Mum lost her mind. I didn't know what was going on because I couldn't hear the phone. It's like, you've got the part! I was like, oh, that's great. It's like, you can have 2 toys. I'm like, yeah!
The thing I loved is that your mum... What did your mum think from the title, Happy Valley? What did she think this drama was going to be about?
She thought it was going to be a family-friendly kids show. Because just reading the title, it's like, oh, Happy Valley, it's going to be nice. Yeah, it wasn't nice. It was a very disturbing show.
Yeah.
When did you watch it all back? Because you were only 8, so could you have watched the first series or not?
When the first series came out, what I did was I was sort of hanging around upstairs. When I came on, Mum would run. Mum would say, Rhys, come on. I'd run down the stairs. I'd see my bit, it's me! And I'd run back upstairs and she'd carry on playing it.
And you weren't, because you weren't allowed, or
no,
you just
I wasn't allowed.
Because they protected you from a lot of it, didn't they?
Because obviously it's not appropriate.
So that we saw you at Series 1 and things, but then, which I think is absolutely incredible and a huge kind of honour to you, is that the writer, Sally Wainwright, instead of casting somebody older who just looked like you, she waited 8 years so that you would be the right age to play this teenage boy.
Yeah, it's not very often that things like this happen. And I'm realising how much easier it probably would have been for everyone involved just to cast someone like me and make the series 2 years later. But I'm incredibly honoured that she waited 7 or 8 years, all that time, just so I could grow up and play this part more convincingly.
Well, you played it very convincingly.
Now, last night... You saw all our feeble predictions about last night. Did you know what was happening? What did you see when you were given the script for last night? What was it like?
When I was first given the script, the very first draft of episode 6, I read some of it. I got like the car crash and everything. But then we get to the end, it's all redacted. All of it. So I spoke to James and Sarah, and obviously I had an idea what was going on. They sort of told us, but I didn't know how it was going to play out at all. I had no clue how it was going to play out on camera, this series of events. I just sort of knew what happened. So I was able to watch it borderline for the first time.
And what did you think of that final scene?
I really liked it.
It's powerful, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. I think they went for a more emotional side. Instead of a big fight between them, it was...
No, it's a shock to everyone.
Yeah, a lot of people weren't expecting it, but I think it was the best choice made by Sally.
What were your favourite scenes?
Oh, my favourite scenes? I think in Series 3, my favourite scene to film and to watch was me and Carl in the car, that's Ryan and Daniel, who were in the car, we're just speaking. I thought that's quite like a good scene. I think it's a very powerful scene. And
I think he's talking about losing his sister. And
yeah,
it was. You mentioned James Norton there, obviously Sarah Lancashire, Siobhan Finneran. I mean, amazing cast. But when you went in, 8 years old, like you said, you didn't really understand a lot of it. But going back at the age you are you aware of the mighty kind of cast, the wealth of experience that's there, and have they helped you?
Yeah, absolutely. When I went in first, I didn't really watch that much TV or know that many celebrities. I was 8, so I just sort of went, and these were just people. But then growing up and realising how big this cast is, and then again realising just by being on set how much I've learned, just by being around them and acting alongside them, you can just learn so much and gain so much experience from it.
I liked your whole thing with the creepy sports teacher.
Yeah.
That was a key scene when he calls you back to have a chat. And you had to underact that so much. And you're like, why is he talking to me? That was really special, I think.
Yeah, I like that scene.
Yeah.
What do you want to do next? You know, I mean, everyone keeps talking, we want a sequel, or, you know, you're going to get off of the copper or something, you know.
Well, sadly, there are no plans for a season 4.
Oh, no.
Very sorry, everyone. I honestly...
We'll wait 8 years again.
Because we thought, you know, the scene where you were going to give your statement and the police chief said, so she said, oh, this is my grandson. And he said, oh, sorry, I thought you were a new recruit. And I was like, oh, maybe that's a little hint.
That's what I thought, that you two get together. Yeah. But before we finish, you've got to do a shout-out and tell us a story that you told me earlier about the TV and your great-gran.
Oh, right.
Make sure you... What camera is he looking at? Go on.
3.
There we go, camera 3.
All right. My great-grandma loves this show, loves Loose Women.
A woman of taste.
Yeah.
She watched all 6 episodes of Happy Valley on a TV. And then she found out it was coming on Loose Women and went and asked for a brand new high-quality TV.
We love her. What's her name?
What's her name? Yeah.
Peggy. Thank you very much.
Thank you,
Peggy. I just want to ask you, because you've got your mum here. I mean, Jenny, how do you feel about this boy sitting up here, watching him from 8 years old to where he is now?
I'm so proud of him. He's done amazing. Yeah, he's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He is incredible. We should be very keen to see where this takes him now.
Yeah.
And he must come back. Remember the first interview here?
Yeah.
For us.
We want him back
You're
here.
a big Hollywood star, right? We say, where did it all start? On Loose Women with your granny watching him.
Don't forget us when you're doing your guest
Yeah. So many comments coming in for you. Colin says, this young chap is on his way to a great career. He's had some excellent mentors in this series, best drama on TV for ages. Jack says, got a feeling that isn't the end, though. We'll see series 4 in a few years' time, with Ryan being a police officer doing Catherine's job. Jackie, well done, young man. You played a great role. Louise, superb young actor. He's going to have a brilliant career. Debbie, absolutely brilliant. Well acted by Rhys. He's got a great career ahead of him. And on they go. Thank you so much for that.